absolutely delicious, okay? All kind of sweets, okay? The little kids get on here like, man, this is some of the best ice cream I ever had in my life, stuff up, you know? I'm telling you, kids knows best. Fudge and candy apples, pralines, and all that good stuff. I'm a seafood kind of guy. If you want some good seafood, right down this restaurant, right? Landry's Seafood House, one of the better seafood spots in the French Quarters. So I recommend either Landry's or a place called Deani's, Deanie, possibly. Yes, that's the best. Pretty much two best spots for me. During Hurricane Katrina, the reason why we flooded so bad first is because New Orleans, we're shaped like a bowl. Okay, I consider it to be shaped like an empty swimming pool. We're way below sea level and we're surrounded by water. So we have two main types of protection here in New Orleans from all of the water that surrounds us. We have levees and pumping stations. Levees are these big cement walls. They build them along all the water and lake up to 22 feet.
Wow.
So, like, look down to our right. You see like a bridge down to our right.
Yeah.
That bridge crosses over into the lower ninth ward. It crosses over the industrial canal. That's one of the first levees broke about a mile from where we at right now. So in the lower ninth ward, that's what they were showing on the news. In the lower ninth ward, a lot of those homes were actually demolished. The city, they don't allow tourists into the lower ninth ward. They probably figure out why. Looks kind of, like this way. Oftentimes it's actually a bedroom because you don't have that much room. You have to make it work. So sometimes it might be a living room or a bedroom. You walk into the next room, it's the kids' room. After that, you have a bathroom. After the bathroom is the kitchen. After the kitchen is mommy and daddy room by the back door. So literally, you don't have a hallway. You do not have doors. You open the front door, open the back door, and you can literally see straight through the house, out the back door. A lot of older shotguns didn't even have bathrooms. The bathrooms would be outside the back. But look over top left, y'all. Look at these properties over top left. So y'all might call them duplex. We say you take one shotgun, smush it up with another one. Boom! Auburn home. Built in 1859. Single family house, residential house. Now the properties y'all gonna see out there on Esplanade Avenue, these are legit mansions. Okay? It's not like your modern mansions where you're from, but this that old money. That's what I call it. Old money. They're technically called antebellum homes. Antebellum. Homes built before the Civil War, before the 1860s. So these homes are touching 200 years old.
Wow. That looks nice.
Oh yeah, you're not gonna find nothing out here on Esplanade Avenue under $1 million. That's a fact. Yeah. So in New Orleans, you're really paying for the location and for the history. You might get a great big house. You don't get no backyard or nothing, but you might have a big, great huge house. 10, 11 bedrooms, something like that.
In CSI, do they have a...
Over to our right, look at this property, y'all. Everyone loves this one. To our right.
Oh, yeah, that is.
That's that old money. Yeah. Built in the 1840s right here.
That is nice.
They gotta be doing Airbnb or something out of this. That's too big right there. Funny story about this home real quick. We see it back in the day. The ladies and gentlemen, they had to use their own separate flight of stairs. Because you had these big balls, like these big parties at that property. And the guys, they would have on the tuxedos, the ladies would wear the antebellum dress, the long dress dragging the ground. And it was said during that time that if a guy caught a glimpse of a single woman power tools, I stopped. I started seeing too large. I didn't see it was wow. Like half of the French water bags are buried on top of it. So y'all been walking all over. Cemetery called St. Louis number 3. This is Catholic cemetery. It's got to be Catholic to get buried here. We have all different kinds of cemeteries. This one, buried a little ground, but every time it rains, falls like a house. You can't bury 6 feet deep in New Orleans. Once you dig about 4 feet, it is muddy water. That's what it looks like behind that plaque. Brick and mortar. So they put that brick on there, they use some mortar to seal it up all nice and tight. Nothing is getting in, nothing is getting out. So when it's time for somebody to go inside, they're gonna knock in the top half. They have like a shelf halfway through the tomb. The coffin goes on the shelf. They're gonna brick it up, add the plaque, put that person's name in. In Spanish, they also came up with one rule. It's called the 1 year, 1 day rule, 366. So that rule means once you put a body inside of one of these things, you cannot reopen it for 366 days, 1 year, 1 day. That gave the body enough time to naturally decompose. This was like natural cremation, y'all. So these things, in New Orleans, we call them oven tombs. They get extremely hot. They get up to about 350, 375 degrees. Okay? So the body sits there for years. It's like roasting, like a turkey, baked chicken, pizza. Whatever you like. That's basically what it is. Okay. So once the year and the day is up, it's time for somebody new to go inside here. They're gonna take out the original person. They're gonna put that. They're gonna throw that coffin away. They're gonna take all the remains. They're gonna put that in a little bag. They're gonna take the bag, put it on the shelf. They can take a 10-foot pole and push the bag all the way to the back. You might have heard I wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot pole. They push the bag to the back and drop down the shaft, which is like a little chute. So drop down that shaft and it drops to the basement. It's called a caveau, French word for cave, but it's basically a basement under all these things. Okay, so when they build it from scratch, they dig down like maybe 2.5. So like, what you mean to the end? Once it's time to put somebody else in?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what they're gonna do is they open it up. They're gonna take out the original coffin. They're gonna throw the coffin away. You're not gonna use that. They tell you to get something cheap. You don't wanna use it. Throw it away. Take out the remains. Put it in a little bag. Throw the bag to the back. The bag gonna drop down the chute. Drops underneath him, and they put the new person up top.
So the family, this guy, how much do they pay to get in here?
Usually you pay like maybe $2,000 just to get it reopened and get your name put on that plaque. But you're not gonna pay a big fee. Most people pay for something called perpetual care. That means that you pay to make sure your tomb is well kept. Like this tomb, eventually the archdiocese is gonna call them and say, hey, do you want to make a payment because you get too ragged? If you don't, archdiocese is gonna come out here with a little vacuum, sweep up stuff underneath there. They're gonna give it to the family, bring it to the church, whoever, and they're gonna redo this tomb, resell it to somebody. Yeah, this big money. Somebody might be wanting. I knew it. Yeah. Somebody's wondering what happens just in case somebody dies within the year. Right. So back here, this wall back here. You can walk back there and be like, it's probably a little wet. That little wall back there is called our year-to-day rental vaults.
Oh.
It's like a temporary holding cell. It was also like modern mausoleums. So if you didn't have a lot of money to get one of these, you can get a mausoleum. Like my family, we have mausoleums. So you can fit maybe 7, 8 people inside one of those. But if a cousin passed today, they're gonna want the original family tomb. If another cousin passed in 6 months, the other cousin you have to bring one of those vaults back there for the remaining time. Once that time is up, the sextons, that's what they call it, the workers, they're gonna come out here, they're gonna open up that coffin, they're gonna see if the remains all pretty much decomposed. If it's not, they're gonna just put the whole coffin in there. If it's all decomposed, they're gonna just take the remains out, throw the coffin away, take the remains and throw them to the bottom with the rest of it. Oh no, it stinks, man. At our cemeteries, you usually have magnolia trees, like in the Print House Cemetery, all those big trees, those are magnolia trees, like little white flowers growing out of it. Scented trees, because they usually smell. Any other questions? Oh, one more thing. You got the big tombs like this with the multiple slots.
Those are called society. So it's like the little sisters of poor. You have them for fire departments, Masons, Elks, any type of benevolent association. So if you're in some type of society, you pay your dues in your lifetime. When you pass away, you have the option, you and your loved one can go with the group. So you got those big cool slots, those are society too. Yep. Any other questions though, y'all? No?
Sometimes when I'm test driving back here, I'll pull up right up front. I'll go sit on the steps and read me a little book, kind of get a feel for it, take me a little selfie, Yeah, I'm not trying to scare nobody, y'all. Just trying to see how my future looking. That's all I'm doing. Yeah, got a pool in the backyard. Don't ask me how I know they have a just like Google Maps, okay? You never know, man. You never know. For you to find out. Concentrate, y'all. Concentrate.
Isn't that beautiful though?
Yeah. As hot as it is in New Orleans, all this water we have around here, we don't have no beach. No beach in New Orleans. None. They planning on putting one out here, who knows whenever. No beach.
That is crazy.
So, oh yes, it looks real nice some days. Some days it gets kind of rough. It can look a little intimidating, but today is looking pretty nice. No swimming, y'all. No beach, so no swimming. If you look to our right, you can see those steps over there to our right. Those steps are not there for you to walk up and down. They're only there for like when this water gets real rough, the steps kind of breaks up those waves a little bit. It's brackish, man. Brackish water, so it's little salt water and fresh water. So you got salt water from the Gulf of Mexico, and you have fresh water from Mississippi. It's the Buzz world. I don't know if I should just get the house or get the yacht. That way, if I get the yacht, I can get in my house, and it's the Fuzz yacht too. So I don't know, y'all. I'm still debating.
Yes.
What y'all think? Y'all think I should get the yacht? What y'all think?
And invite us.
Oh, I never thought about that. Oh man, that's a good point right there. I like that. Don't need no flood insurance. That's right. My names and all that kind of stuff, all that fancy stuff. You can't tear down historical properties. Look at the green home. There's a Christmas tree in the window. People keep their trees up all year round. You decorate it whatever the season is. I'm not sure if that's lazy or creative, but hey, that's how we do it around here, okay?
So where do you make those floats? Because they say you make them somewhere.
There's something called Mardi Gras World.
Okay.
In the back of the convention center. Mardi Gras was just like, I believe there's over like 100,000 square feet in Mardi Gras World. We actually do like tours and stuff back there.
Yeah.
The carnival season, because we call Mardi Gras Carnival. Like you have out in the islands, it's the carnival season. So during carnival season now, during the pandemic, we couldn't have Mardi Gras. So people decorated their homes like Mardi Gras floats. So a lot of these people, a lot of the money out here on St. Charles, they paid Mardi Gras World to make them decorations for their house. So you'll come down during Mardi Gras, and people have all these elaborate decorations all in front of the home. They call house floats. So they call it Yardi Gras, y'all. Yardi Gras instead of Mardi Gras. This song over here, Ty, right? The Belt, the MTV Real World New Orleans. If you never saw the Real World, you didn't miss it. First reality TV, but this is a single family home. The guy, he'll always hang up on his porch. Anne Rice, born and raised over here, Ty, right? Anne Rice childhood home.
Childhood? Wow.
Yeah, born and raised in New Orleans. Yep. But I couldn't show you all the St. Charles. If y'all want to check it all